right. You couldn't get rid of me that easy just because I'm on vacation. Welcome in, welcome back, folks, to a Marcus Freeman is built for this moment edition of the Always Irish on Vacation show. Thanks for being here, folks. As always, you can find the program on YouTube. Do it, subscribe if you haven't yet. Appreciate it very much. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps me as well. Notifications on. You know why. That way you'll be alerted every time a new episode drops. You don't want to miss it. Twitter. Search bar Always Irish Rat. Always Irish Inc. Emails alwaysIrishND@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want me. You can get me. Call in line 312-900-8815. Tell Johnny all you heard and seen. Fighting Irish Wire every day. Tune in. Good information about all this stuff covered from every angle, different perspectives. Make it a part of your daily Notre Dame football media routine. All right. So things are a little weird. My world's upside down. I'm living in unfamiliar territory. My routine's all messed up. I'm just a little bit out of my element, and it's making me think of things and process them a little differently just because I'm not in my comfort zone. Even just doing this show's different stimuli, things going on. The golfers, I'm trying to not distract, all that. And it's just making me think of different things and think of it differently. And what I wanted to talk about today is there's been a lot of challenges on Marcus 1 calendar year from his hiring, a lot of them. And some of them are just come with Notre Dame. Some of them just come with being a new first-time coach. And then some of them are just bizarre problems that could only happen in Notre Dame. And that's just the way it is with us. It's always something. But I really wanted to take a minute. And I know Marcus is never going to see this. But I've told you guys, this is therapy for me, this show. And this last week in Notre Dame football has been really stressing me out. And it isn't the minutia of who's going to be calling plays next year. It's the bigger picture existential stuff that gets to me. I believe Parker's going to be fine. And the offense is going to have more talent next year and probably look good. That isn't my issue with what's going on. Everybody around here thinks I'm nuts. I know they can hear me, and these golfers are looking when they're putting. I don't care. I'm just saying it's been a lot, and it would be for any new coach, but this guy's dealing with a lot, and this is my therapy. I've been thinking about Marcus. He is supremely built to rise and succeed through this moment and all the stuff he's going through and all the challenges he's going through. He is built to succeed through this, and we're going to go over this. I got some messages from Marcus I need him to know. He's never going to see it. That's fine. It just makes me feel better to get it out, and I'm lucky enough I have a small platform where I can do that. And that's what I'm doing. And then I'll go try and have fun and be vacation John and all that. But there's some things that just override where I'm at physically in the country, and the status of Notre Dame football is one of those things. So I'm not just going to let it go and go float around in a pool. I have things that need to be said. So here are some thoughts for Marcus. Number one, I want him to know his personality is unique and special. And he is uniquely built and equipped to be able to navigate all the stuff going on right now. Big picture, small picture, all of it. The national media stuff, people like me asking dumb, tough questions that nobody has answers for, I'm satisfied with. I don't care what Jack says in an email. I don't care what was said at the introductory press conference. I don't care. I know stuff went wrong here and there's something fishy going on, and I know it because the timing of it proves it. The timing of all this proves something went wrong, and nobody's going to tell me otherwise. I don't care. The timing of this was so poorly done and not Notre Dame. It tells me something really bad went wrong unexpectedly. Maybe it was Notre Dame's fault. Maybe it isn't, but the result are the headlines that are the same. But I need Marcus to know he's supremely built and equipped to be able to navigate this naturally, more naturally than most head coaches would be. And that's number one. If anybody can handle this with their personality, it's him. Number two, we need Marcus to know we, the fans, we support him. And we hope he knows it. This guy has ingratiated himself with the Notre Dame fan base more in 1 year than the last handful of coaches since Lou Ave combined. And in 1 year, we feel more tied to this guy, close to this guy, have a relationship with this guy. Unlike the guy before, we feel like this guy actually likes our fan base, wants to engage with us. That feels good as a fan to not feel like the head coach hates you. But I want Marcus to know I have serious questions about the level of support he's getting above him at Notre Dame. I still do. Nothing in those statements at the introductory Parker thing or Jack's emails erased that for me. I still have questions about that and that support structure and how hard it is to get things done and get the funds you need or whatever. But I need him to know from the fan angle, we love this guy. After the Clemson game, out there with us, didn't want to leave. They had to drag him off the field. That is what we needed. And being there that night and being a part of that is something I still cherish. So he needs to know we support him and we do feel close to him as a fan base than we felt with the last handful of guys combined. Number 3, and I know Marcus knows this, and he would know this more than we would, but I feel like his team loves him and they're bought in on him. And my evidence to that would be, last year there was a lot of opportunities for this team to just pack it in and fold and go, we'll just get him next year. We're going to lay down. We got a couple dumb losses by middle of the year. Our quarterback's hurt. They could have just packed it in and gave up, and they didn't. And that tells me that Marcus has buy-in from his guys and that they want to give their all. So he needs to know that the team supports him and believes in him. And that's a big deal because those are the guys that matter. I react to the news. They make the news. So those are the guys that matter, and they believe in him, and they're bought in. And that's a big deal. The 4th thing is, aside from just being a football guy, Marcus needs to know we believe in him as a person. Just a person. We believe in him, and we think he can accomplish great things. In some cases, maybe in spite of the administration. I'm not exactly sure. But we believe in him as a guy, not just a football coach, but a guy too. There's a difference there. We believe in him as a guy, that he can navigate all this, calm the waters, stabilize things, and get this thing going in a good direction. There's no way to undo the cloud of negativity that Parker and that whole thing started with. You can't undo it completely. And the real big thing is the offense just needs to look good. And a lot of this problem and heat goes away. We got 6 months till we're going to see that. And it's going to be an interesting 6 months to see how things progress. Blue and gold's going to be super interesting. Like, there's a lot of moving parts here and a lot going on. And so, but I believe in Marcus as a guy, and I think a lot of our fans do. He has a unique personality to be able to navigate a lot of these things. Number 5 is, and this is a real big deal to me, we, the fans, recognize and appreciate Marcus's work ethic. It's a breath of fresh air knowing the way this guy grinds on recruiting and just the work ethic's relentless. He requires that of the staff. They're always working to further this Notre Dame mission. And I just need him to know we appreciate that. And I value that almost more than anything else. I say it all the time. The big difference between how I look at Freeman and Kelly is if Freeman never gets over the hump and accomplishes more than Kelly and has to leave, or we figure out he's just a dynamite recruiter, number 2, not a head guy, whatever. If that happens, I'm not going to have hostility and animosity towards him the way I did with Kelly, because I knew Kelly wasn't giving his all. The recruiting showed you he wasn't doing all he could do. I don't have that issue with Freeman. Everything he's doing may not work, but the work ethic is not a question I have. And every night I go to bed, I have peace of mind knowing the guy's at least trying 100%. He needs to know we recognize and appreciate that work ethic right off the bat. And it's a breath of fresh air. And I can just go to bed at night knowing the guy in charge of all this is doing all he can. And that's a new thing here. That's a new thing. Appreciate it very much. Here's number 6. Number 6, I hate having to go there, but I have to say it. This guy really has to weed eat around the green of the golf course right now in bullet point number 6. You got to be kidding me. Bro, here's number 6. This hurts, but I mean it genuinely. I respect Marcus so much as a person. I think he's such an extraordinary person. I want him to know. If he ever gets at a point in Notre Dame where he feels like the institution is holding him back from being all he could be in the business of coaching, I hope he knows he can go do something else and I'll fully support him. Go take a job somewhere else where you have the support. You could rise in this business and win at the highest level. And I'll be happy to buy the hat and the jersey and whatever and wear it proudly and do an Always Marcus show for wherever he ends up. And so I don't know. I'm just saying, if you get to that point, Marcus, I support you, and I'm not going to hold it against you. I'll understand. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. This guy's mowing around the rough here, and it's loud, and I don't know how much it's affecting the show. So I just needed to get those things out before I can go relax the rest of the day. So, Marcus, we believe in you. We're behind you, and we think you can do this. So rally the troops, and we'll be there for you. We want Parker to succeed. Keep recruiting well, and we'll go from there this fall. But we believe in you. Hang in there, Marcus.